Underrated made it.
Young, black, and gifted. We do it for the culture.
Say it again. For that look.
Underrated made it.
This is the Young, Black, and Gifted podcast. I'm your faithful, dedicated host, Underrated, and man, we got a good one today, man. I was just talking to this young man before we press record, and this one right here is long overdue, man. But I like this young brother because as long as I known him, as long as I had the opportunity to see what he had going on, he been giving this thing his all, man. And we're going to talk about a few other things a little bit further down the line in this conversation, but he got some things going on that I'm really interested in. But this guy, like I said, this young bull, man, he been holding it down as long as I known him, and I'm excited to have him on the show today. So without further ado, Sadar Brown, how you doing, brother?
Doing good. All
right, man. So like I said, man, I know Sadar from shout out to Coach Shiz. He's been on one of Coach Shiz's on Coach Shiz's football team. We had the opportunity to go down there a few years ago and interview a couple of Sadar teammates. And like I said, Sadar is one of the stars on his team. And I didn't have the opportunity to interview him initially, but he just held it down, waited his opportunity. So when the time was right, I had to double back. I had to spin the block, and I had to get a one-on-one with my man. So first off, man, let's start off with how old are you now?
13.
Okay, and I see you just started school. What grade you headed into?
8th.
So I want to say the last time you guys were here, I think you were heading either to the 6th or the 7th grade. I don't know. It's been a little while. But like I said, I didn't have the opportunity to talk to Sadar or any of his teammates last season. So I just want to talk a little bit about what's been going on with you since the last time. So the last time, 11U just came back from Florida. So I haven't had a chance to talk to you about 12U. So you're doing 13U right now, right?
Yes.
All right, cool. So talk to me about how was last season, man? I didn't get a chance to make any games, but just tell me how that was, what went on with y'all last year.
Last season, a lot of ups and downs, but we did good overall.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't really get past the playoffs, didn't make it to the championship, but we had a good and fun year last year.
Okay, that's what it's all about, man. I like your answer. What's like a key moment in last season? Something that sticks out to you?
Last season, I believe it was the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Our homecoming.
Mm-hmm.
We played Delaware Wildcats. We lose to them every year, and we finally beat them. Key moment, I had a hurdle, and
Word.
Just split.
Word. Yeah, man, cool kid, man. I like this guy, man. So obviously now we doing we heading into the new season, 13U. Talk to me a little bit about that. What's the goals for this season?
The goals for this season, have fun, put our name on the map, try and get number 1.
Okay, I like that, man. And one of the things I did mention, I went on in preparation for this show. I went on Sadar's Instagram. We follow each other on Instagram, and it says 6 foot, 160 pounds, bro.
Yes.
Goodness. And going into the 8th grade, you said?
Yes.
Oh, man. You still got a lot more growing to do. So, you're doing the right thing, involving yourself in athletics, man. And, you stay focused. It could take you some places, man. I'm interested to continuously see your growth. So, again, you talk about the ups and downs of the season. It's a part of the game, man. We can't win them all. You guys, fortunately, you did get the opportunity to win the championship, which I thought was dope for you guys. I had the opportunity to watch that up close. But as far as last season, talk to me about some of your best memories. I want to highlight that because it's a part of the game. Of course, I know you guys play the game. You love the game. You want to have fun, but you also want to win. And unfortunately, it doesn't always happen that way for us, right? But also, like you said, you always say this, even when I had the opportunity to talk to you the last time, you always mention having fun. And I think that's very important, especially for youth football players or youth athletes in general. So just talk to me about some of your best moments last season and maybe like one of your not so best moments last year.
I'm gonna start off with my best. One of my best moments last year or last season, I could say when we played the Dogs. I don't remember what type of dogs they was. We went to 4th overtime. One of my players, he ran a ball in, bite, partying. It was just a moment.
Word. That's a great joint. And I like how you shed some light on your teammates, man. That's a great joint. So talk to me about some of maybe one of the not so best moments of last season.
One of the not so best moments, down by 40, giving up, putting our heads down after they score. We doubting ourselves. We just kept on losing.
So I want to ask you this, Sadar, as one of the leaders on your team, as a star on your team, like, how do you handle that, right? Because I've seen you score plenty of touchdowns. I've seen you be at the forefront of many wins. So how do you handle that, like, when things don't go your way? You know, when the game just isn't going your way. Like, how do you handle that?
As one of the leaders, I tell my teammates, pick their head up. Not down by that much, could come back. First half, got 3 more quarters to go. Pick your head up. It's not the end. Rock out.
Word. I like that. I like that, man. Like I said, it's a part of the game, and it's also a part of life. The older you get, you'll realize that, right? If you haven't already. But I'm just saying, like, it's ups and downs. You know, the difference is between people who get through it and people who overcome it is the mentality, the mindset. It happens, man. We can't win them all. Trust me, I had my fair share of sports and life moments where it's up and down. So the difference is, you know, sticking to it, sticking to your goal, your ultimate goal, and fighting through it, you know, and, you know, things will get better. Talk to me about your game day prep. So walk me through, you might not want to give all the sauce away, but I'm curious, right? It's game day, you hype. It might be the first game of the season or a team that been talking crazy all week online. What's some of the things that you do to get yourself hyped up and prepared for the upcoming game?
So what I do is I stretch. When I wake up, stretch, chill, relax, eat some fruit. Then when I get in the car, turn on some music on my headphones, lock in. When I get to the field, tie my cleats. When I step on the field, a lot of energy. That just built me up. I'm ready.
Word, I like that. I'm a big music guy. What's what you listening to on game day? Give me your top 3 go-to songs for game day.
Might not know, but it's FSD the Bender.
Yeah, I'm familiar with him. Yeah.
Kurt, Rod Wave.
Word. That's fire. I like that. That's all a part of the game, man. Just getting yourself hyped up, you know, getting your teammates hyped up. That was one of the things I enjoyed about being a captain, is having that opportunity to be at the forefront and be a voice to help get my teammates hyped up for the game. So let me ask you this, just as far as football, we all play the game, we all love the game, but I want to know, what's your ultimate goal as far as playing football is concerned? You're getting older, you're getting taller, you feel me? Time is progressing. So what's the ultimate goal here with you playing football?
The ultimate goal, I want to make it to the NFL, but gotta make sure my academics is right and get noticed by the tops high school so I can get into a good high school and then going from there.
You ain't say nothing wrong. Academics is key. You know, it's a lot of people who had the talent, but they had the academics to match. So, you know, you got your head on in the right area, you know, thinking about your academics, you know, because you could be the best player, but if the grades don't match, it's going to be a little bit tougher. It's not going. I'm not to say it'll be impossible. However, it's going to be a little bit tougher. It's going to be tougher to get into those, like you said, top high schools, into the D1 college. You know what I'm saying? You know, academics number one for sure. You feel me? So another joint I want to talk to you about, Sadar, is I was excited when I seen this joint. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a basketball guy. You feel me? And you 6 foot. You feel me? So I'm excited to hear about your experiences with basketball. So talk to me about it. What positions you play? Talk to me about some of the teams you played for and how long you've been playing basketball.
So this is actually my second year playing basketball. I played the 5 and maybe the 4 if you need me. But I played for PYB basketball and PBY DBL Summer League.
Summer League, okay.
And I play for Rebels in
Okay.
South Philly.
So you got that height. You know, the football is there for football too. You know what I'm saying? Especially at the position you play, wide receiver. But it's definitely there for basketball. And if to only be 13, 6 foot, 160 pounds, you know what I mean? Like you got a lot more room for improvement. So, you know, you stay focused, you could do something with that. And like I said, I'm a basketball guy. So, and we don't have too many basketball players on the podcast anyway. So that's another thing that sparked my interest there, was seeing you playing basketball. So who would you say? You say you played 5. I thought maybe a little bit more to 4. You know what I'm saying? But 5, I could see that at your age group. I could see 5 because you're probably amongst the tallest on the team. But who would you say your style of play is like? Who would you compare your style of game after?
I don't really got nobody in particular.
And you said how long you said you've been playing? How long you said you've been playing again?
2 years.
So okay, so you just now. Yeah, but listen, we're gonna talk a little bit about some other players too. But Joel Embiid, late bloomer. If his work ethic was there, he'd probably be the best that the game ever seen. You know, just because you started late don't mean that you can't get it together. You know what I mean? So would you say that you had any, I know you only been playing for 2 years, a couple of years. Would you say that you had any highlighted moments?
They dropped me the ball off down to the 5. Pump fake again. I made a layup.
And one, did they fire you or you just got the bucket?
Yeah, they fouled me. Actually.
Yeah, word. I like that, man. One of the things, again, you know, one of the things I've noticed on social media recently is that you see a lot of guys, a lot of young dudes going D1 football, but they also going D1 for basketball. One of the videos I got a chance to see was like a couple of D1 commits. Let's say they going to Florida State or Ohio, wherever college they go. They in the football uniform, shoulder pads fully, but they dunking the basketball. They D1 commits on both sides of the ball. So I share that with you to say, like, you know, playing the game. I know you play football, but even playing basketball, it keeps you busy throughout the year. The older you get, it gives you something to do while football isn't going on. And it broadens your opportunities to get to that point that you dream of going to. So I think that is a great job that you have, that you, even though you just now picking it up, that you have something along with football and, you know, your academics to get you to that point in life that you talk about. It's possible, man. And like I said, you have the star quality. You have the abilities. You know what I'm saying? And I think, you know, you stay focused. I believe it'll work out for you, man, for sure. I want to do this, right? So, well, let me ask you. I mentioned that to you. Like, is that something that you could see yourself doing? Like, would you play both sports or you just sticking to one?
I would play both sports, but it's like my main focus is football. So
okay. We talking about, I know I went into basketball, but we could go back to football. You just playing the wide receiver position. I feel like I seen you running the ball. You ran the ball, you get a couple of handoffs, or they like option plays?
I ran the ball on my previous team, but I play for a new team now, and I got a new position. So
okay.
Now I play wide receiver and DN.
Where you play at now? Who you playing for now?
Elite Football Prep 13U, South Jersey.
You playing any defense?
Play DN.
That's a good position, and for your height, it's a good position. You feel me to play? Okay, I like it, man. So I created this episode in light of you playing both sports. So I want to share with you a few notable guys who played both basketball and football and went pro. So a couple of these guys you may be familiar with, some of them you're not. If you are, let me know. If not, that's cool too. So obviously, I know you know LeBron James, right? LeBron played, obviously, he played basketball, one of the greatest to play the game, but he also played football in high school. He didn't go to college, so it wasn't any college basketball or football. Allen Iverson is another one, too. Are you familiar with Allen Iverson playing football?
No.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, AI played in high school. I'm sorry. How about Randy Moss? You familiar with that?
Yes.
Yeah. Randy played, he didn't play in college. He also played in high school. He played football and basketball. He played with Jason Williams, White Chocolate. You feel me? Another one is, his name is Charlie Ward. Charlie Ward might be a little bit older. That's from like when I was a young boy. But he played quarterback. He won Heisman. He played quarterback for Florida State, won the Heisman Trophy. But he went to the NBA and had like an extensive career in the NBA. Played for the New York Knicks. Charlie Ward. Are you familiar with Donovan McNabb? Donovan. You only 13, 12, I got these old guys from my era. Donovan McNabb is a former Eagles quarterback. He played, he went to, what was that, Illinois? It was Illinois or Syracuse, one of them orange team. I think it was Illinois, though. He played quarterback and he played point guard for the basketball team. Went on to play in the NFL. The last guy I got, his name is Julius Peppers, defensive end. He played college basketball and football for at UNC. Same thing. Went on to play in the NFL. I want to say he was on the Panthers team that went to the Super Bowl. So I share that with you to say, right? I know you focused on football, but you know, having that basketball thing on your resume ain't a bad thing, and it keeps you busy. You know, as young men, we need a structured life. We need things to keep us focused. and things to continuously work towards. Before I move forward, right? So I got a like a little segment, and I'm gonna say some more names, and you can tell me who you like better. But before we move forward, right? I see your backdrop. I didn't mention it in the beginning. So in the backdrop, talk to me about what's happening with your backdrop. What's going on back there?
My backdrop, my dad, he got me into football. So he passed away in 2019, right before Christmas. So I just had to put him in there.
Where rest in peace. Salute the Pop for getting you into the game. And again, I always talk about purpose, man. The fact that your dad got you into the game, would you say that that's part of your purpose in playing the game?
Yes.
It's a tough joint. It's a tough situation to have to deal with that. But, I see what you got going on. I don't know what's going on with you like personally, but from what I can see, you're doing the right thing. And I'm more than sure that your pop is proud of you, man. So keep it up, man. We're going to get to some things for sure. So like I said, I got this segment, right? I think I did good with these names. I might not have said too many names that are unfamiliar to you, right? But I think I did good. So I'm going to say the two names, and then you just let me know who you think is better. All right, so first I got AJ Brown or DK Metcalf. Who you taking?
DK Metcalf.
LeBron or Kobe? Who you taking?
Kobe.
Why Kobe over Bron? Tell me why you like Kobe over Bron.
Kobe's beat Brown. Kobe he's a shifty, and he got good IQ.
I'll be honest, when I was younger, I was a Kobe hater. You know what I'm saying? But as you get older, you mature and you respect things about the game. And I would agree with what you said. I think Kobe just understands the game beyond what a lot of players do. So, okay. So my next joint is Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase.
I got Jamar Chase.
Okay. Kevin Durant or Giannis? Antetokounmpo. KD or Giannis?
KD.
That's I listen, from the pictures, that's what I thought you was out there acting like. I thought you was out there acting like KD on the court. But the more and more you play the game, you'll find your style. You follow me? Again, I know you said you playing football, but I'm excited to see your progress and your evolution on the basketball court. Nikola Jokic, the Joker, from the Nuggets, or Joel Embiid?
Right now, I got Jokic.
Joel, he's always hurt. And when he is healthy, his work ethic isn't where it should be. But as a late bloomer, somebody who started the game and hasn't been playing the game all his life, he's very good. If he had a different mentality, I think he would be a lot greater than what he is. But Joker too. Joker's he plays the game effortlessly. And he does some amazing things. All right, so I got Amon-Ra St. Brown, wide receiver for the Detroit Lions, or Devontae Smith.
Devontae Smith.
You an Eagles fan?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that one. Jalen Brunson or Tyrese Halliburton? Who you taking?
Tyrese Halliburton.
My man, I knew I liked you, man. Yeah, great answer. Saquon Barkley or Derrick Henry? Who you taking?
Saquon Barkley.
All right, this is my last John. Anthony Edwards or SGA? Who you taking? SGA or Luka?
I got Luka.
Showing my age. But tell me some of your all-time favorite NFL players and NBA players. Who's some of your favorite guys of all time? Both sports. Who you like?
Basketball, like Allen Iverson.
With all this stuff going on in the inner cities, a lot of violence, things of that caliber, I want to state that that's why I believe it's so important for young men, most importantly, to be involved in extracurriculars. When I came up, we had everything from baseball, football, to basketball. We wasn't ripping and running the streets at an early age. We had the opportunity to keep ourselves occupied, right? So with all the stuff that's going on and, you being involved in the things that you're involved in, from sports to even taking your academics serious so that you could get to the next level in your life, what's some advice that you would say to some younger kids, right, coming up, whether they playing football, whether they trying to figure out what they want to do in life? What's some advice that you would give to some younger kids or some kids your age as far as doing the right thing and staying focused in life?
Something I would say was stay out the streets, do right, do good in school, focus on what y'all want to do most, and accomplish your goals.
How important would you say your mom has been to how far you have made it in your life, and the things that you got going on? How important would you say?
Very important, because without my mom, I wouldn't be able to get to my games, wouldn't able to be doing this and doing that. So I just really think because I wouldn't be here without her.
Blessed. It's called blessed, man. Blessings, man. Because not everybody got that. You know, that's why I wanted to highlight that for you, right? Not every young man has that level of support. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's going to rock out with you regardless and push you in the right path. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to shed light on that for you and let you know that you blessed and, you know, to stay focused, man. You're going to get to some things. I'm excited to see what you got going on, what you're going to do. I know you said you just getting started with basketball, but I want to see some more in basketball. I know give us 2 more inches, we dunking. If you ain't dunked yet, by the time you hit 6'2", we going to be turning that thing over. You feel me? Even if it's just summer league. You feel me? But I'm excited also to see what you do this football season. Any shout outs you want to do? I know you got a lot of guys that's going to be watching this, tuning in. Any shout outs you want to give before we dip up out of here?
Shout out to my mom, coaches, my teammates. That's really it. Shout out my stepdad too.
Shout out to the whole support system. Before we go, is there anything I missed, man? I know we talked a lot about sports. I tried to make sure that we talk a little bit about life and things that's happening around us outside of sports. But is there anything that I missed that you want to talk about directly?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Sadar Brown, man. Like I said to you, bro, stay focused. I'm supporting you all the way from Maryland. We're gonna get into some things. Is this your last year, or you got another year of youth?
I'm debating on 14U or not.
Okay, because next year we be in high school, so might want to do high school. Okay, word. All right, man. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Sadar Brown. We'll see you the next time, bro. Like I said, stay focused and keep me posted on anything that's going on, man. I see you. We on social media. Tap in with me. Let me know what's going on with you, man. And we going to get to everything we talk about, man.
Underrated lady.
Young, black, and gifted. We do it for the culture.
Say it again.
Underrated made it.